It's said to be one of the most phenomenal sights the human eyes can convey to the brain.
Spanning a distance of over 468 miles across Nebraska alone, this summer's total solar eclipse is something you definitely don't want to miss.
It's going to be incredible. And here with details on how you can get the best glimpse are Terry Wagner, Marcia Borcher, and John Johnson. Thanks for coming in this morning. Good to see you guys.
Thank you.
This is a phenomenon unlike any other. It's what, every 100 years or so, depending on where you're at in North America?
Well, it depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
We can technically have a total solar eclipse somewhere on Earth at least once a year.
Yeah.
But to have one cut right diagonally across Nebraska, I think the last one of anyone's was close was in 1819.
Yeah.
Now, I'm new to this, and what is a total solar eclipse for someone like me who doesn't really know what exactly it is or what's happening?
Okay, what is happening is, you know, the moon revolves around the Earth, and of course the Earth and the moon revolve around the sun. And when everything lines up in a perfect line, we get light from the sun creating a shadow on Earth from the moon. And it forms a very narrow path across the Earth when the shadow hits the Earth and moves across it.
That's the shadow of the moon, right?
Yes.
The shadow covers the sun. And when it's a total eclipse, describe that phenomenon in terms of what happens to nature at that point.
Well, it's very interesting because as those last few seconds when the moon covers up the entire surface of the sun, it gets dark. And it can be quite dramatic because, you know, in daylight our eyes are accustomed to the light, but this change to darkness happens so fast that everybody will just think, wow, it's dark. The birds, the animals will quit any kind of activity they may have. The temperature will drop dramatically. I've heard from anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees, the temperature immediately drops.
I'm ready for that.
Yeah, yes, especially
in August.
Especially in August, yes, yes.
Now, Marcia, tell us, why is Pawnee County the most unique spot to be watching this? Why should we go there?
Because we have a long time to see. 2 minutes and 37 seconds is the average time that you'll get to see the total eclipse. And we're out in the middle of nowhere. We have online sites, the sites that are on the actual line, so the best viewing. Each site kind of has their own special little thing. Some have pastures, which are like you can see for miles and miles. You'll be able to see the shadow coming. We'll have amenities at all of them. We'll have food, water, some souvenirs. It's a great place, and it won't be crowded. That's one thing we want to keep it so it's not crowded, so you have your space to view.
Pawnee County is one of those areas right along that shadow line that travels across North America through Nebraska. Pawnee County's right there, but there's a number of towns within Pawnee County which are great sites. Which towns are we talking about?
Okay, we have one site at Lewiston, which is right on the line, and it's right on the highway, Highway 4, and then we have 2 in Table Rock, which are pastures. We have one in Pawnee City, which is the golf course, and that's a big area too. And then we have a ball field, which is for the buses. We're going to have bus tours for there. And then the one in Steiner is located in the town, which is a very small town, and we have a nice, cool air conditioning building there. And some of the other ones have air conditioning buildings too, except for the pastures, of course, that are outside of town.
That's great. Now, Terry, you're from Omaha as well.
That's
so
right.
What's the best way for people like us who want to just maybe take a day trip down there? What's the best way to get to Pawnee County?
Well, the best and most direct is to go down Route 50, and Route 50 will take you to all of the sites that Marcia was talking about. And then 2 of the sites, Table Rock and Lewiston, are off of Route 4, which bisects Route 50. So everything is easily accessible. And my suggestion is, though, that you start early. It's the actual eclipse starts right around 10 o'clock. So you're going to start seeing the movement then. So you're going to want to be in your spot by 9 o'clock. And then, of course, the trip down from Omaha to Pawnee County is about an hour and a half. So it's an easy day trip. And with the eclipse being at 1 o'clock and then being totally back to normal in another hour or so, you're going to have plenty of time to get back. And I think kids will just love this. In the village, we're going to even have a special spot set out for telescopes.
Yeah, we've got about 30 seconds left, so I want to squeeze a few details in about this. Lodging, is there still lodging down
Yes, we
in
still have
Pawnee?
a few lodging places, and they can be found on our website.
Okay, and then also you should have some glasses with you because you got to be careful with your eyes.
That's why I wanted to stress the safety of the eclipse. You cannot observe the sun in any portion of the eclipse
Oh my
until
gosh.
it gets actually total.
Oh wow, these
Can't
aren't.
see
You can't see anything out of
anything.
these.
Yes, so you're right. You can't see anything because
Now,
There-
how do we get, sorry, I just want to get to this. How can you get advance tickets or tickets in general?
Online on our website.
Online.
Just get them
Go
online.
to
Well,
our
Pawnee
website.
County, PawneeCountyNebraska.com is the website, and you're up here telling Omaha people to get down there because Omaha does not fall in that shadow. So you want to go a little farther south to see this thing. Guys, thanks for coming on this morning. I'm
Thank
looking forward.
you.
We're
Thank you
packing
very
up the
much.
family. We're going to head down that way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, come and see us.
We'll do that.
We'll do
Thanks,
that.
guys. We'll be right back.